As I stated before, CD Projekt Red is undergoing a bit of a PR problem. For everybody else, we're sitting here and thinking, what the fuck is wrong with these people who have a problem with CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077? Oh, wait, it's a really popular game everyone's interested in. So all of these interest groups have to then latch on like barnacles and try and spread their goddamn message. This is my political feeling. Respect my thoughts and emotions. Protect me from the possibility of being upset. Where's mommy and daddy? So, Anita Sarkeesian is now in the mix.
No! Damn it!
She is now tweeting at CD Projekt Red trying to get a job. Because what does she do? The fuck if I know. I mean, with all the money she got for Feminist Frequency, and what did they do? Only shit out like, what, maybe 12 tropes against women videos? My God, what a workload.
Well, in order to differentiate Ms. Pac-Man from her already world-famous counterpart, her creators added a series of stereotypical design elements.
If you take the $160,000, yes, we're rounding off, and divide that by 12 episodes of tropes against women, each one of these videos comes to about $13,000. What looked like a simple green screen and the most rudimentary editing on the planet, editing that I can do in my sleep, it cost $13,000. I'm grossly underpaid.
No!
My God, she must have worked so hard to make those videos. Didn't they even film at the YouTube HQ? Like, there's a YouTube place for creators in LA where if you have 10,000 subs, they let you use like special rooms for filming crap, and it's free if you meet the criteria. Remember, this is the same group of people who needed $35,000 to do a Discord. You can open a Discord for free, but not Anita Sarkeesian. They needed $35,000. My God, if it was anyone else doing that, if it was Darkside Phil doing it, the internet would have exploded.
Right? It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or a quality stream. It's about making this.
Now, I skipped ahead a little bit. Anita Sarkeesian has been busy with tweeting at EA at E3 recently. When she put out this, I'm sorry, what? EA is donating $1 million to nonprofit working to end bullying and online harassment, which will never happen. You want to end bullying and online harassment? Get rid of the internet. That's it. Jesus Christ, the people today. Back when I was young, bullying and harassment happened to you in real life. Hell, the bullies beat your ass outside your house. I got jumped literally outside my house. That's bullying and harassment. They figured out where I lived, followed me there, jumped out, and beat the ever-loving shit out of him. They took my 2-liter Coca-Cola and they beat me with it, dude. That is bullying and harassment. Someone saying, shut the fuck up, you gay bitch, online is nothing. That is nothing. If that is something that ruins your whole day and you shake in your bed, oh my God, then you got problems. You got real problems. You're not ready for the real world. I'm going to tell you this right now. We ever get into a war with North Korea and they put an EMP out over America and get rid of the internet, online, phones, and everything, America is going to deteriorate into Mad Max within 5 hours. Guaranteed. And if you can't take care of yourself, baby, you're going to be somebody's sex slave. The world is full of booty warriors.
Come here. I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you.
Some facts. They don't speak up during Gamergate at all. Fem Frequency has been nonprofit on the front lines of this issue for years, constantly struggling with funding. Yeah, because you need $35,000 to open a free Discord. On the front lines, Feminist Frequency has to be the laziest channel next to DSP Gaming. I am for real with you, children. Let's look at Feminist Frequency right now. Channel so goddamn dead it ain't even funny. Look at this shit. They got a podcast barely anybody listens to.
Or if not those games, that I can't wait to play. But it's always tempered with, at least typically tempered with a no shortage of kind of garbage in terms of what even those games that I'm excited about might say politically.
Wow, what a waste. the poor children.
Cyberpunk, and that's the one that Keanu is in, right? About the reason why these female characters were nude in the game. And it was it is the most monkey ass explanation. I was like, it's stunning.
Very serious issues with the exploitation of women's bodies. Like it's there's at least one very memorable scene, if not more, in The Witcher 3, where as the main character Geralt, you're sort of investigating maybe like a series of murders, and the crime scene that you investigate at one point is just like, you know, sexualized naked women's bodies dead.
I don't even remember this mission in The Witcher of this heavily naked women's bodies, murders, male fantasy of necrophilia that I can't even remember the name of this fucking person. Honest to God. Like, The Witcher 3, one of the best games that's come out in years. And the gripe was you felt you saw too many naked bodies. It's fucking storytelling. It's a mature game. Okay, I don't even remember that mission, and if it existed, there was obviously a reason behind it. For the love of God, this is the same, I can't remember this person's name, this woman's name, used to work on GameSpot and gave like Grand Theft Auto a lower score because she felt that it had too many outdated ideas and misogyny and political beliefs. It's like, bitch, this is video game journalism, not your own personal crap. A lot of people got mad, and I think she quit or something, because the one thing I noticed about everybody who works on Feminist Frequency, they can't take any level of criticism. And I'll admit most people are probably very toxic and vitriolic, but nonetheless, I don't know why every video on Feminist Frequency you can't leave a goddamn comment and you can't see the like to dislike ratio. These are some strong women here. oh God, don't even show me the dislikes. Oh, Barbara Walters, get those receipts away from me. Mother of God. Naked women's bodies, the greatest game to come out in a long time, and oh my God, I'm glad you lost your job being a game journalist. You didn't deserve it. Anyone that can't separate their personal shit from work shouldn't be where they are. Like, for real, if you're an accountant and for some reason you hate Jews, you are in the wrong line of work. Oh, they got a few extra views recently. Oh, I'm surprising they gone up 1,000 views. How cute. Oh, queer tropes. Here we go. That's their new one. Because we need to talk about how gaming hasn't made the best impression for gay people recently. Oh my God, the gaming industry is just gaming, for God's sakes. You know, you don't see me crying a damn river because the only Native American hero we had was Assassin's Creed 3, and I don't even know how long ago it was. Guess what? I don't give a shit. My God, Anita Sarkeesian and Feminist Frequency acting like they had it hard, for God's sakes. She was in Time magazine for being an influential person in 2015. Influential how? She was on the Colbert Report, where Colbert basically made fun of anyone that disagreed with her. I've lost all respect for that man on that day, that time. He was better off staying in Strangers with Kennedy. Oh my God, what it must be like to be a woman. Imagine how far I'd be on YouTube if I was a chick complaining about all the crap I complain about. Someone would actually listen. Culture critic Anita Sarkeesian is desperately trying to get back in the video gaming gig again.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Anita Sarkeesian tweeted a reply to Ryan Boyle, who was having his own little drama queen moment criticizing CD Projekt Red. Anyway, she decided to hijack the topic in typical Anita Sarkeesian way, if you've ever seen her Twitter, and request a consultancy job at CD Projekt Red. Hey, CD Projekt Red, I'm always available for consulting because it sure sounds like you might need it before the whole of the internet drags you for what sounds like some potentially sexist representations, which we all know you struggled with in the past, smiley face. Oh, go fuck yourself. My God, CD Projekt Red, they're going to be remembered as one of the last great developers. You're going to be remembered as a pariah of the gaming community that is only respected by the media because, let's face it, the media uses the whole woke movement to cash in. In an article by The Guardian, of all places, they have a thread by Owen Jones that says, woke washing, how brands are cashing in on the culture wars. That's why all of these companies and whatnot allow people like Anita Sarkeesian on and give them a platform and pretend that they're not social pariahs. Because There's money to be made from this. Everything's about money, unless you ask Oscar Wilde. He says everything's about sex, except sex. Sex is about power. And you know what? Wilde is probably right. I mean, for God's sakes, the man had such great little quippings. The only thing common about common sense is that it's not very common. And you sit there and go, whoa, that's brilliant. And you realize he said that in the 1900s. And it's fucking 2020 almost. And it still hasn't changed. Oh, this is great. Here's a beautiful excerpt. Sarkeesian then uses the opportunity to plug her own site and promote her new consultancy outfit, which is designed to reshape the way people engage with interactive entertainment, or more realistically, convince people to disengage from a game that's no longer made to be fun. He's not wrong. She was involved in Anthem. I don't know what EA was thinking. I don't even know why she's tweeting at EA like, oh, EA's giving money to nonprofit organizations. Like, girl, they just had you come into Anthem. Like, how much more do you want? Typical woman, never satisfied. But for real. And look at Anthem now. It's dead. It is dead in the water. I'm going to look it up right now. Anthem Apex. Let's see how many people are playing it right now. Only 38 people are viewing Anthem right now on Twitch. And Senpai is playing Mario Sunshine, and she has 76 people viewing her right now. That basically means that Senpai technically is doubling all the numbers for Anthem right now. That's sad. Like, that is sad how bad Anthem is doing. Senpai is playing a game that's like 40 years old. It can still get more viewers than Anthem can. I guess maybe EA should have had Senpai come in and do a little talk rather than Anita Sarkeesian. Oh well, what you gonna do, right? Anyway, let's get back to this. Anita Sarkeesian says, nudity itself isn't the problem. Neither is showing and expressing sexuality or sexual desire. It's about how it's represented and what values the overall narrative promotes. Video game designers! Exclamation point. Let me help you avoid these kinds of mistakes. I want you to make the great games you're envisioning while appealing to a broader audience, and that includes not offending entire market segments. AnitaSarkeesianConsulting.com. Go fuck yourself. My God, here we go again. I love this segue she made. It's almost as if she's marketing the sham WoW. Every time you turn around with her, she's trying to make some money off of gaming. Like, go away. Go away. What does she know? But essentially, it'd be like getting me to come and do consulting. Honestly, it'd probably be a better move. If Cyberpunk wants to hire me for consulting, you know what? Forget it. I don't even take any money. You give me a special edition version, I'll tell you right now. Do what you want to do and ignore the people who are complaining about the game. Just make art. You think Salvador Dali stopped painting Hitler to see if it would offend other people in the existential art movement? I don't think so. Salvador Dali was on some next level shit. My God. Do the same thing, CD Projekt Red. Just make some art. Oh, this is funny. That's a funny retweet. That's funny. This dude, Ruthven78 writes, they want their game to be successful, not die. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Beast mode. I gotta admit that this is a great article by one angry gamer. The fact that she would attempt to use E3 to leverage or peddle a pitch for a job at CD Projekt Red Consulting on the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 shows that she must be on hard times. I think it shows a little of that. Lord knows where her money went. And it probably also shows just how highly she thinks of herself. That she genuinely believes consulting from her would add something to Cyberpunk 2077. You know, so just wrap your mind around that. You got to give it to her. It's nice to have some self-confidence, but sometimes it's bad. Oh, this is great writing by this guy today. Her pleas for attention did not go unnoticed, though. The tweets also show her getting called out by some gamers, especially those who are tired of games kowtowing to the ideologies while chasing after a phantom audience. I couldn't have put it better myself. A phantom audience. Like all these people who are upset with CD Projekt Red and whatnot, I don't think many of them are going to buy the game. I see one angry gamer did not miss the tweets of Anita Sarkeesian being angry at EA over E3. You gotta love that. She made E3's press conference for EA about her. You know, that is amazing. I forgot the fact that she even went through the trouble of counting the presentators on E3 at EA Play. I mean, what does it even matter? 24 men and 4 women. So what? I didn't even bother thinking about their genders. I didn't really care for the presentation at all. It actually just sucked. And instead of her looking at it as it was a sucky presentation because of what was offered, she felt it sucked because there wasn't enough representation. And then she pulls out another one of her little fantastic fucking charts. Oh, here we go with this again. Every fucking year, man. Every year it's the same shtick. You know, we laugh at Colt Eastwood for making videos about the Xbox. The Xbox Scarlet is gonna be more powerful than the PlayStation 5. And it's like, didn't he do this shit with the Xbox One X? Like, can't you go with something new? Here we go. We've seen a significant jump in games with multiple character options, and that's great. But it should be in tandem with games that are starring solo female characters, not in place of. It's important we have opportunities to play through stories about women and their lives. Oh, shut up. If you can choose what to be, does that not cover all the bases? See, these types of people, never satisfied. Never satisfied. Playing a female character doesn't matter to me. Just like playing a male character doesn't matter to me. My character in Fallout's a woman, simply because I wanted to make a cyborg chick. Who cares? My God. Does that mean that I'm now like a feminist or something? How does this, am I woke now? I'm the hell out of here, dude. Because this is way too long. And I apologize. I did not mean for it to be this long. I just lost myself in the BS. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. Because this ain't that great of a video, to be honest with you. It's just this usual BS. So much virtue signaling. Why can't gaming just be about the games themselves? You know, we live in a day and age where schools want to get rid of certain books because they're racially charged. Well, duh, it's racially charged. If it was written in the Jim Crow era of America, yes, it's racially charged. For God's sakes. Maybe we shouldn't talk about Hitler because that was a bad time in history too. Let it go. Let it the fuck go.